J'ai pris les Bucks. J'ai pris les Bucks.
And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are
Non,
tonight.
les gars, les Bucks sont trop forts.
Here's what the and with tip-off coming up, we've got.
Well, the NBA changed the lottery odds in 2019 to encourage competition among its conferences.
Great DA, thanks. Well, Clark, there's nothing like opening night.
Season
in the rearview mirror, now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason, and the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Well, last season, Chris Middleton was asked Clark to change his game. And even though it took some adjusting, the results were there.
Yeah, I agree with you. And that's not easy for a guy of Middleton's ability. Early in the year, Coach Bud asked him to take on less for the good of the team. That meant less post-ups for Middleton, less shot creation from him, and the numbers for Middleton went down. But the success of the team took a big bounce forward.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Good work defensively by Capella. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harden kicks to Green. Tipped away. Back to Harden. Passes to Capella. And some nice passing there by Houston. Clock at 4. Here's Westbrook. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you. Where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Sinks the triple.
J'ai sauté 3 points après. Genre 3 points. C'est 2 points, ça.
Basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And a brief check of the stats for James Harden.
Salut Romain,
ça va?
Ça va et toi?
He averaged 36 points a game, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And
alors dis-moi.
The league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man.
T'es sûr que c'était un prank la dernière fois?
I'm telling you, most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
And for so many things that the Rockets do right, one area they can lapse in is rebounding.
Yeah, and a big part of that, I think, is they play a lot of small ball, and the defense is decent, but the rebounding suffers when they go small. They were bottom 3 in the league last year in rebounding.
Here's Westbrook.
Comme dit, il reste pas son progressif.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Here's Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Ok.
It's Harden with the drive. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
Antetokounmpo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And you know, they might not be in the same conference, Greg, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Houston, a whole new five on the floor.
Et sinon, ça va, toi?
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez.
Ils vont sortir.
Comes in for Chris Middleton. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Another miss by Houston. Bucks trail by 3. Over to the left wing. Ilyasova, no one around him. That one a little long. For Houston, 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And it's Gordon missing.
Ouais, même de là, il la met pas, il est nul.
They've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Clark, with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
And the rejection by Giannis. This one for 3.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh
my God. Ah, ça va toi? Est-ce que ça va toi?
1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. Ilyasova finds Lopez.
Tu vas plus tirer.
Milwaukee the rebound. And it's blocked by Gordon.
Oh le vache.
And even 3-on-3 break. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Good to see Gordon being unselfish. Excellent floor awareness and great at finding his guys in their spots.
Here's Giannis.
Voilà. Trop normal, comment faire?
Everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
Strong interior move, aggressive, assertive, and effective.
Here's Gordon after the basket by Milwaukee.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
It's Giannis with the drive.
Yay.
And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Here is House. Off target at the rim.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our
game.
By Giannis.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Another miss by Houston. Here's Brown. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
Normalement, il aurait dû se mettre aux 3 points, mais c'est pas grave.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight, and has
Moi, il est venu. Salut, ça va? Ciao.
He put together quite a quarter. 13 points. Russell Westbrook is surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Des fois ça bug, comme ça je sais vraiment s'il y a quelqu'un.
Superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on.
Je voulais pas faire la passe. Oh, il aime. What? What? C'est moi-même qui sauve là. Pour voir si ça va pas.
Ilyasova out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Brown, and it's Connaughton in it at the two-spot. And that one's good. House. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own.
Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staff, scouting staffs, and plenty of microanalysis to go around. But some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
Timeout call for Rockets.
A chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Ouais, il va rentrer.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Ilyasova. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. Shoots from 14. Here's Capella. And the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got 6.
Sheer power there from Capella. Not an easy guy to contain when he's going up with the shot.
It's Brown with the drive. Here's Middleton. The shot's good.
Ok, c'est magnifique ça.
Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. Harden scanning the floor. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. Shots good by Middleton.
Middleton's so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
Entre les Rockets, on est dégueulasse.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. Stolen by Bledsoe. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things
Non, je vais pas faire la passe à lui au début. Il y a un autre qui était tout seul.
Any number of teams in this league believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened. There's no doubt, DA. Interesting matchup coming up for sure.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Connaughton.
Oh, mais là, les gars, vous abusez.
And it's Houston the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker.
Oh my God.
He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And thinking back to when Gerald Green first came into the league, oozing with athleticism, but really not much else. Now he's a completely different and better player than when he first arrived.
And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis comes in for Brown. And it's Ilyasova in for Pat Connaughton. Milwaukee leading by 5. And as amazing as Green was in his dunking as a younger player, he needed to grow as a player.
And the time he spent overseas, I think, really helped with his development and confidence. Came back to the NBA, and really since his return has been a great weapon off the bench for whichever team he's suited up for.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
The efficiency of Giannis, Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
First free throw is good.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's good again, and an excellent 7th rate shooting night so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's 1:54 left now here in the second. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Capella dishes to Tucker. Back to Capella. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's on purple.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
And that one misses. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
Bucks leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots from deep, really impossible to guard.
For the Rockets, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Capella. Cephalosha comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Wesley Matthews checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Hill kicks to Matthews. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist total, they've been clearly the better team.
Houston able to keep the ball. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. A nice shot by Rivers.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Offline with his three. Gordon deciding where to go with it. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Milwaukee. Into an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's a 2K
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season.
Oh, c'était stylé ça.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. After a subpar performance.
Bien, pour l'instant, je gère bien. Pour l'instant. En vrai, si je peux gérer eux, je peux gérer pratiquement toutes les autres équipes. Tant que les Lakers. Warriors.
You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already got a number of filthy dunks out.
Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Green in at the 3. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
C'était 2 points. C'était 2 points. Ah non, c'était 3 points.
So it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Matthews scanning the floor. And they wasted
oh my
no
god.
time.
Un shoot, mon gars, un shoot en or.
Matthews has got his second bucket of the night. All right, Clark, game is on the line. One free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague in mind, but since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great name. And
oh, like what?
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton.
Boy, you can't give Green these lanes. I mean, as soon as he sees a hole in the defense, he'll take advantage.
Giannis right side. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Lopez. Foul. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Used all 7 feet and about a third of a ton to get that one up and down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his
Non,
shots.
il a bloqué mon
He
joueur.
was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the reigning MVP. He's the second Bucks player to win it since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's the 3rd youngest MVP in league history. Kevin, he's just scratching the surface of what he'll do in this league.
You said it, Dean, and some good facts in your report, too. Thank you.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Bledsoe finds Matthews. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. It's trailed by 6. Lob pass to Capella.
Oh, no.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Throws it up high. And
il prend pas le alley-oop. Putain.
The 2K leaderboard. Here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. James Harden, number 1. 3rd is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
And for the veteran, Gerald Green used to be a high flyer. Now more of a shooter.
Well, you know, Green has had a green light on his outside shot the last several years. He can hit threes off balance or with the hand in his face. He does it at a decent clip. He can be a bit streaky, but, you know, that's something you've got to live with when he can knock him down the way he does.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Well, the Bucks on offense look to swing things around and pick up the tempo as much as they can.
Well, you know, this team was second in the league in pace. Want to get the ball down the floor and get an easy three or a transition chance. That was their game plan. This approach had them as the fourth best offense in the league last year.
Gordon comes in for Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Korver, no luck. Rockets trail. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. But he stays with it.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo. I mean, stretches for days.
Arrête. Oh, ça m'énerve ça. Chaque fois ça fait ça.
And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. With a tie, a nice shot by Rivers.
On l'a dû rattraper.
Got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the basket by Hill.
Tell you what, outstanding effort that time from Hill. Fearless and getting the shot he wants, even against tough defense.
Pass to House. And stolen by Ilyasova. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. And he comes up with the And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Oh non, presque.
Harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Capella. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Here is House. He's guarded by Hill. 6 to shoot. Outside Gordon. And too long on the shot. Bucks leading by 6. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Chandler with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
Here's House. Rebound Milwaukee. And stolen by Cephalosha. Off with the layup.
Ouais, c'est ça.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's Connaughton. Outside Korver. Back to Connaughton. From deep three-point range.
Oh, le switch. Oh, c'est magnifique ça.
With the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Gordon from outside. The shot misses. And a great show.
Oh, c'était magnifique ce switch. Franchement là, wow.
Bucks lead by 9. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Ok, pour l'instant ils mènent de 9 points, c'est cool. C'est très très cool même. Allez, 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 allez.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Ouais, c'est là.
With the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Kyle Korver's out there with Ilyasova.
Okay.
And there's Robin Lopez. Then it's George Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 11. The 10-footer. Yes, that goes in. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release, pretty much from anywhere on the floor. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And it's good, 2 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Connaughton. Here's Ilyasova. He doesn't hit that one. And Houston the other way.
Ça abusé les mecs.
Possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Lopez. Outside Hill. Back to Lopez. Good.
Oh, c'est nickel ça.
Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
Timeout call for Rockets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Je vais essayer de se reposer un peu. Hop, comme ça. Ah bah, pas besoin de laisser se reposer un peu. L'entraîneur, il laisse rentrer. Le coach, pardon.
And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
C'était trop tôt.
During that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his
Ça fait
team,
chier.
and he was emphatic.
J'étais pas prêt, j'étais pas prêt.
Not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Hill dishes to Lopez. It's back to Hill over Westbrook. Here's Giannis. And that's his job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Middleton left side.
Oh, nickel. C'est du beau jeu, ça. Hein. C'est du très beau jeu. Bah, le but, ça. Ah, ouais, les gars.
Stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33. Tell you what, George Hill is one of my favorite players to watch. Veteran point guard. He's bounced around a bit the last few seasons, but he gives you leadership, toughness, a cool demeanor, and he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around. Brings value to every team that he plays on.
Harden outside.
Vas-y, continue à tirer 3 points. Fallait dunker là, mais c'est pas grave.
And with Hill, as you said, Clark, he's a perfect fit as a second unit leader.
Yeah, I love the fact that George Hill really gives you everything you need
Oh,
in the backcourt. He's an excellent defender, makes really good decisions, can score the ball when you need him to.
Là. Hop. Regarde, il n'est pas fatigué du tout. C'est une bonne générale. C'est pareil. Ah, c'est bon. Ok. Qu'est-ce que je peux rentrer à la place de lui? Allez. C'est encore le même. Oui.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. The 11-footer, here's Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get out.
Ilyasova against Westbrook. And there's the foul that goes on Ilyasova. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Milwaukee. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. They get the rebound. Capella finds Harden. Goes up again.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting the hands up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting the shots, and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Dishes at the Matthews. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Matthews strong and confident, able to finish through tough defense there.
Bientôt 20 points de différence.
15. That's tipped and stolen by Ilyasova. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. That one good for 2. Giannis has got 12 points in just the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with this first victory for the matchup, a 1-0 record against Houston.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
C'est magnifique, les bâches.
Gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Kept alive.
Seul rebond.
Two free throws
Okay.
coming up.
Je vais tirer parce que j'étais seul au rebond et du coup, voilà.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Well, it's no secret that the Rockets are looking to take threes as often as possible. Over 45 a game last year.
Well, you think about the Rockets, and
J'ai
clearly
gagné.
they're the forerunners of the analytics application in how they play. Well over half their shots last season
Oh,
from
les gars,
range
je mets un 3
broke
points.
their own record last year in
Surtout,
three-point
les gars.
attempts.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the
Voilà.
rim in his sights.
Il y avait juste à demander, c'est sûr comment.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Ah bah ouais.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count the basket.
And it's just competing.
90 à 68.
Your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pardon, 92 à 68.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Ah, j'ai jamais atteint un score aussi élevé, 92. Ok.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about break, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean,
24 points de différence. C'est magnifique. C'est clairement magnifique.
Easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.